So today I'm in Longsight. This street is where it all started for my grandmother. Back in the 1950s, after the Second World War, the British government reached out to the Caribbean islands to help rebuild the economy. And this is the street where my grandmother actually lived. This is Hector Road in Longsight. It's a very famous street, a very well-known street. It runs all the way from Levenjune all the way to Longsight. So today I'm going to take a walk around Longsight, take a look and see what's going on. So this is Slade Lane. It's a very famous street in Longsight. If you go down this road here, it leads to the Longsight Anson, which is where the mosque is on that road. And this road leads down to Longsight Market, which is where we're going. So yeah, just up the street we've got a Christian church here, Longsight Baptist Sunday School, erected in 1929. And then just next door you've got another church here as well. And this one was erected in 1898. And this church is called the Church of God, Seventh Day, Slade Lane, Manchester. So yeah, this is Slade Lane, and it has quite a lot of significance with my family. First and foremost, because this is where my grandmother came after the Second World War. But also, I actually got hit by a car on this street. I remember it very clearly when I was around 10 years old. I was just playing outside my auntie's house. I went to cross over this road and I got hit by a car. And it was a bad day. I was in hospital for weeks. I ended up with a fractured skull. And you know, it was a scary time for my family. But I was 10 years old and this is the road that I was hit on. So there is no shortage of food if you want fruit and veg, if you want meat. I'd say like 99, 100% of the business here are actually Asian and Muslim businesses. I think there's like one English business there, but I don't even know if that's English owned actually. But yeah, it's predominantly Asian and Muslim stores. I don't think you will find an English shop at all actually, besides the banks and stuff. It's primarily Pakistani, Asian, Afghans. We've got another delivery driver with balaclava on. You're right, mate, I've got no change on me, mate, sorry. Having a good day, mate, yeah. Got another one with a balaclava on. It's a woman, actually. A female delivery driver with a balaclava on. So yeah, we're at the famous Longsight Market now, guys. I'm actually going to take a walk through now, because I've not been here since I was a child. For years, it's probably been about 30 years that I've not been to Longsight Market. I think I was around 10 years old the last time I came to the market. I was a little kid then, but now it's actually busier now than it was when I was a child. When I was little, it wasn't as busy as it is now. There was a lot of empty stalls back in the day, but it seems like businesses are thriving now. As I say, it is a primarily Muslim populated area, so you barely see any white people around. It's literally, you might see the odd few in cars driving through, but it's mostly like Asian, Indian, Afghanistan, Iraqi, Iran. You know, you barely ever see white people in Longsight anymore. Hello.
Oh, seen you on high.
Oh, have you seen me? Oh, did you watch that video? Did you see it? Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of people said they enjoyed that video.
Get me in there so I can show my fucking boyfriend, yeah.
The market video.
Yeah.
Do you live round here? Yeah.
No, I live in Hyde.
Oh, do you live in Hyde?
Yeah, when did you live in Attersley?
I lived on Ashworth Lane.
Oh, yeah, that's where.
Do you know where the Tesco is, where it got knocked down? I lived on the other side there.
Oh.
But yeah, it's nice to meet you anyway.
That's random, that, isn't it? See you later.
I was actually at the petrol station before as well, and somebody stopped me there and said that he saw one of my videos as well. So it's good to see that the message is getting out there and more people are seeing my content. It's a positive thing to see that a lot of people are seeing my videos now. But anyway, this is another one of the last standing churches in Longsight. But it's not actually a church anymore. I think it's actually a mosque now, if I'm not mistaken. It's either a mosque or a car park. Oh, okay, so it was actually a church. Yeah, so it's actually, it looks like it's an Islamic center now. It's no longer a church anymore. It is now an Islamic center. And this is an old Christian church from many years ago. You can see there's still like graves in the churchyard and stuff. Loads of graves. from where the war and stuff. So yeah, it's an old church, guys, but it is an Islamic centre now, which is interesting. You have an Islamic centre here and then a Christian graveyard here, which is an interesting spectrum. There's actually another church over the street there as well, but I've noticed that a lot of churches, they're inactive. They're not being used anymore, because this is obviously a primarily Muslim populated area. Obviously, it seems like the government, they don't really fund churches anymore. So this is why they turn into mosques now, because property investors, they buy all the churches and then they turn them into mosques. So it's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic to see, because I know as a kid, like the Jamaican community tend to be Christians and the African community tend to be Christians as well. Another old church. This used to be a church back in the day. It says the United Methodist Church, erected in 1907, but it's not a church anymore. It's not being used as a church anyway. It's got all fucking rubbish. It's got all rubbish stacked outside it, pigeons flying all over it. It's not being looked after. There's couches, it's all rubbish. And then it has a sign saying Al Abid Islamic shop, perfume store. So yeah, I don't think the church is of relevance anymore. It just looks like a scrapyard to me, with all rubbish in it. And it's a mess. Let me just take a look down here. This is the back of the church as well. At the back of the church here. And hold on, is it open still? Can you open this? Oh yeah, so the fence. So yeah, it's just all rubbish. All rubbish down there. It's been dumped. Laminate floors. It's more rubbish. And more rubbish as well. And yeah, it's that's it. And yeah, this is pretty much the reality of Christian churches now in Longsight specifically. You know, this is the church, and you know, there's all the rubbish. And yeah, I'll just go back around again just to show you. This is the church, and then you can see like down here the side of the church. It's just all rubbish, which is a shame, man. You know, I'm guessing nobody goes to church around here, or it's not really that important anymore. But yeah, more stuff. A couch. And this, it says, this stone was laid by Mrs. Solomon Holt to the glory of God, October 12, 1907. Yeah, it is it looks like a rubbish dump in a building site now. And yeah, that's it. It's a mess. Something else is about Longsight as well, guys, because it's primarily a migrant populated town. You know, it is a hotbed for illegal migrants too, because they can just blend into the scenery and nobody will really notice them. You know, and it's not like prejudice or racist or anything. That's just the reality of the situation. There is actually a lot of HMOs in Longsight too. I did my research online. There's a lot of HMO accommodations in Longsight. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. But as I say, you can buy anything you want in Longsight. You can buy food, clothing, phones, technology. You can get pretty much anything you want. Oh, this looks like a nice shop. Check this golden shop. Golden sweet shop. That used to be a bank actually years ago. But it's not a bank anymore. It's something different. Well, yeah, this was Longsight, guys. The famous Longsight. The biggest Muslim town in Manchester. One of the biggest Muslim towns in the whole of the UK, actually. But yeah, give me your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think about Longsight. And let me know which towns you would like me to go to next.